Hey guys, today I want to explain why I stopped using Cursor. Basically, I think about this video after seeing this tweet. So Nico Janen here share that he just spent $1,400 for Cursor, and it's absolutely giant spending for one developer, not even a company, just at the level of one employee. 1,400 developer, it's basically the salary of some country. So I want to talk about this and why I really think that Cursor is completely cooked. So we will not only think about talk about pricing, but we will also talk about stability and software maintenance and update, a lot of things to talk. So the first thing we will talk about is the pricing and what Cursor does to reduce its price. So here we have the basic software infrastructure of Cursor. As a developer, we will use Cursor software. Cursor software will have an IA gateway where their server, so here it's maybe better the soft Cursor backend, their server will contact the server of OpenAI, of Cloud, and Google or any other AI provider to get any query, okay? So when we make a query to this Cursor backend, we will ask Cursor to make the query to OpenAI and get this. So the main problem about this is that Cursor doesn't own any model. So basically, when we think about Cursor, they doesn't have any model, so they actually need to pay the real price. They pay the real price of Claude. So this $15 by output for Opus 4.5, or I don't remember exactly the price, we don't care. They need to pay it. So to make them attractive, they offer a $20 a month subscription. And this $20 a month subscription give you $40 credits, approximately. So you earn 2 times more. But $40 is actually what I can spend in only one day. So if I look at my session today, so this is my Cloud Code session today, I spent $40. Here you can see this is my today spending. I spent $40 in only one day. So basically, if I use Cursor in my daily job for $20, I finish the subscription in one day. So then you can subscribe the $100 subscription and you will have $200 credits. But if I spend $40 in one day, $200 credits give me 5 days of work. So I need to pay extra usage. And this is what will happen. So the advantage of this is that you can use any model using Cursor and you are not limited to any model. But the problem with this is that you will pay more. On top of that, Cursor, to avoid to pay more than anything, will make prompt optimization. So we don't know what Cursor send to Claude, okay? So your output that you currently have in Cursor may be different. I tried the same prompt with Claude without any configuration and with Cursor without any configuration, and I didn't get the same result. When we have long context, Cursor will also optimize. Why we know that? It's pretty easy. Maybe I make a mistake, but I don't think so. But here we have the max mode. So when we enable this max mode, we let the max context window and tool call without any limits. So to avoiding using the max mode, they reduce the context window that lets the agent have worst result that avoid Cursor to make you spend a lot. So basically, we are limited on top of that. So this is the main point about pricing. When you use $200 a month subscription of Cloud Code, you can use, me personally, I spend $1,372 only in December, and we are 22 December, so in 22 days. It's basically, my spending is $62 for each day, and I make 1 week vacation in this month. So you can think that you can really spend way more using Cloud Code or Codex or anything. Cursor is not useful. So what is the value of Cursor? So the value of Cursor is their software. Nico said, I want a simple way to see the change. I want an editor that shows my actual change. This is what I want, okay? And I want this beautiful chat. I want to be able to go in my code. So here we will find the file, select any text and click on this beautiful button. And it's, wow, so beautiful, so wonderful. So what is the cost of this? And why I think this company doesn't deserve this $20 a month? Even, this is the biggest problem. So what we have just here is a tweet, and I feel this since months. Why? Because I use mainly Z as my primary editor, and when I make YouTube video in my French YouTube channel, I open Cursor, and every time I open Cursor, I get this. I get completely confused. Guy at Cursor, can you please slow down with the changing the UI every 2 days? I'm constantly confused between the agent and editor, feel like the button change every day. So as we can see here, I delete Cursor and I reinstall it from scratch so we can see this fucking holy shit that we have in this software. So here we have these 3 buttons. Okay. And we have this switch agent side. And we have the setting. So here it's basically a simple button. Okay. This one, no problem. This one, no problem. Now this one is fucked up. Why? I can remove this, so this shitty agent list that I don't care at all, but I cannot remove this. So how can I remove this? Okay, I cannot remove this. So Cursor now has this shitty UI. I can hide chat. Oh, okay, I add chat. So this button here is to remove. Now I add chat, but I still have this button. When I click on it, this didn't remove. Okay, so I need to go here and hide chat. So I can use Command-Shift-B. So now, normally Command-Shift-B in any IDE, if I go in Z and I show you and I make Command-Shift-B, it's remove the right side. And when I make Command-B, it's remove the left side, normally. But here, when I make Command-Shift-B, it's remove the sub-left side. And when I make Command-B, it's remove this side. To remove this side, I need to click on this button. That is Command-Shift-S. Okay, so this is already confused. Okay, like we already are fucked. Why this is not one pan? I don't understand. And then we have this switch agent side. So now we can switch agent side. Now what happened? Command-B, remove still this previously right side, that is now the this previously left side, that is now the right side, and Command-Shift-B still remove this. Okay, so now we just basically, what the hell is this? Why there is a button for this? Why now this button is here? Okay, so now the button switch place. So if I remove this and remove this, now the agent mode is this, but I cannot make it full screen. Maximize chat. Ah, now we have maximize chat to make the chat big. Okay. Now what happened if I open a file? It's open here. And if I close it, now I need to maximize chat again with Command-Shift-E. So what is this Command-Shift-E? Ah, it's to maximize chat and to go in this agent mode that previously have a button, but now it's a shortcut. So now with Command-Shift-E, we can switch to this agent mode. And with Command-B, no, Command-Shift-B, no, Command-Shift-B now, remove this agent view and open me a previous agent view that I never asked about. Okay, that is the agent view. I click here. Okay, we will write test. So this is just the fucked up. Like I just make you a demo of maybe way too long, but this has no sense. The worst on this is that you get usually fucked. So what I make tweets recently. Today I open Cursor and it's impossible to leave this UI of agents. So I am here, I don't have anything, I don't know where to click, I don't know where I am, I don't understand anything. And Pauline say the same. So this UI changed so much that we cannot even follow. So this is the tweet of Jen that I found here, boom. And someone replied to this, the Cursor feel like a company without product management, just dev and designer running seamlessly, random experiment with little higher level strategy. This is exactly how I feel. As I use Cursor, every 2 weeks I see the diff. And the diff is just giant. It's just like, I don't understand anything of what they just did. This agent viewed, etc. And this is not even all. I can talk about all the problem, but for example, that I already talked, when you create this work tree, before you can keep the work tree. So here I will say edit readme with a random joke. So here we have two different jokes, as you can see. Here we have one joke, and here we have another joke that we can have here. And we can see that we are in a work tree. So here we have this work tree, and here we have this work tree. So I don't know why there is so much diff here. Obviously, it's buggy because it's maybe take the previous conversation. So here we have 2000. Anything, you do anything in this idea, you have bug. Okay, so this is basically the life of Cursor. So here we can click on this review button. Okay, here beautiful, we have a review that we can have all change or pending change. So I think what is all change? Okay, now I click here, I'm here, I don't understand. So this is all the sheets. I meet which, okay, I remove the change. So normally now maybe this UI will change. Oh, I just discovered something that I didn't even know. So with Command E, we change the whole UI. I just make a mistake. With Command E, we change the whole UI. So here, now we have the final IDE version that I finally understand. Toggle IE panel. This is my UI that I'm used to, that we can click on here. So it's been, so when we open Cursor by default, we get the non-VS Code view. And we click Command E to open this VS Code view. And we still have this fucking shitty button that changed to this view. And when I click Command E, I get a magical, never seen before view, where now I have this custom layout button that I didn't have at the same place before. And now I don't have this chat anymore. Okay, so I just discovered something. It's crazy how confusing is it. I'm just completely lost. We'll come back to this beautiful, wonderful agent view. Here we have this review button. We can see that we have this review. And here we are in a work tree. But when I click apply, I'm not in a work tree anymore. So it's leave the work tree. I can undo that, come back to the work tree. I can apply, but if I send a message, I cannot undo anymore. So now I'm locked. So if I want to try out this before version and I apply, now I have conflict. And when I click Command E, I'm fucked in this UI. And when I click here, I'm come back to this agent mode, anything. So last time I was locked here and I didn't know that the escape was Command E. So now I share to you. So this is one of the crazy thing we can have just here. And another example I get today. So there is no downgrade option in Cursor. So I'm canceling and blocking my card for Christmas. For example, this $200 a month, we are just lost. And we need to cancel the subscription because we are just locked here. So this is really nice and interesting idea. So for all of this and this lack of stability, I personally disagree now with Cursor, and I really don't like to use this because you see, like I discover a new thing. There is 300 new shortcut that you need to know that everything does something different that is somehow like changing. So why in the world I will learn this shortcut that we see like this Command E and everything if in 1 week they will change everything? I don't want to spend my time doing this. This IA just destroyed this idea. Before it was pretty nice, pretty clear. And this is why now I use Z, because Z is pretty simple. Everything is pretty logical, everything is fast, and the shortcut never change. The UI never change. I've been here since 6 months. Everything is stable. There is one IA feature just here, one chat. Basically, it's no chat history, nothing. We can just open new chat, easy. So this is why now I disagree with Cursor, and this is why I recommend everyone to spend money to Cloud Code. The only bad part with Cloud Code is that you are limited with model, but with the recent integration with Open Router, you are not limited anymore. If you want me to make a video about it, let me know in the comment.